welcome back to the Sam and Danny Show, where we're going to be talking about our thoughts and impressions on the Nintendo E3 2021 event that happened. I'm your boy Danny. This is my boy Sam.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sam George Plays. What's up? How's it going, Danny?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. And my name is Jibna Gaming, which we're going to put right here, bud. You know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. Well, I guess it's just subscribe, but like all the videos you see, hey?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so yeah, to get started, what are we talking about first? We got the Super Smash Bros. Surprise.
Yes,
we had today.
It wasn't Master Chief. It wasn't Banjo. No, sorry, it wasn't Master Chief. It wasn't the Doom guy. We got Kazuya from Tekken.
Random.
It was random, but like after seeing the few clips of him, just like the fighting moves that we got to see, I'm actually really pumped to play this character when they release him. What were your thoughts, Danny? Like, what did you think about it from that view?
Yeah, like at first it was like it gave me Street Fighter vibes, right? But like that's what I said at the first thing.
Yeah.
Personally, I've never played Tekken before. Surprisingly, like I've played Street Fighter, like games very similar to it, but I actually never touched that game before. But the character does look pretty cool, intriguing. And let's go back to the point first of our first video that we made where we were trying to predict what was going to happen.
Yes.
Sam did predict that it would only be one new character, and I think that was public potentially information. I'm not sure.
I don't think so. That's just facts, bro. Facts from me.
Yeah. It's true. Sam George Plays does know what he's talking about.
He's trying to spit facts, you know?
Yeah, so yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like honestly, I'm pumped to play Super Smash Bros. Like I've been playing Super Smash my whole life, so it's a pretty competitive game, and like one of the only reasons I would buy a Switch personally. One of the main reasons, anyways.
For Smash, Super Smash.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but that's gonna be released when, Sam? Do we know?
They didn't really give a date. They gave a date for their presentation, which I actually do not remember. But it might be in like a month or so, where like the director of Super Smash will actually literally spend probably like 30 to 40 minutes just teaching us how the character plays, how the movement goes, and how he blends in with the whole environment of the game. Also, probably they'll show off the new map that like every time there's a new character, there's a new stage, there's also new music and stuff like that. So we'll probably get all those kind of details in that presentation, which they announced. I think it's in a month or so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Do we know what that presentation is called? There's a name for it. It's like One Tree House or something.
Oh no! It was. I think it was just called Super Smash. It's
an event.
Yeah, it's a different event, like totally out of E3. Like it's going to be its own separate thing.
Yeah. Kind of like what Sony's doing with their PlayStation. They're doing their own events now too, right?
Exactly.
So, and honestly, I feel like eventually everyone's just going to kind of move into their own thing and just not do E3 at all, and everyone's gonna have their own event and just make it like a big shenanigan. You know?
I agree. I think they definitely that's the trend the industry's going in from what I see. I really think
Microsoft will be next to make the move. I think they're gonna leave and do their own Xbox event. Microsoft got enough money to do that, man. They do. At the end of the day, right? So why go to E3 and do it there? You can do your own thing. So we'll see what ends up happening. But going on to our next game, we got Mario Party Superstars, which we're all fans of Mario Party.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's one of the best mini games out there on Nintendo. So I'm super pumped for that. But this one was pretty interesting because what they're doing is they're going to be taking how many of the last ones? It was the last like 5 Mario Parties that they're going to be bringing back all the old mini games that you used to play from back in the day in your childhood. So it takes nostalgic to the next level.
Yep.
And if you love Mario Party and you played it growing up and you want a remastered version, Mario Party Superstars is probably for you. What do you think about it?
No, I loved it. Seeing all those old maps, I was just like, yes, I can't wait to play those. And especially the fact that it's all online, that you could play with your friends online, you could play with randoms online. I was like, yes, this is going to take this game to a whole nother level. Like, I can't wait to play it. My only gripe, honestly, is that like I was like, they had the other Mario Party came out like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is maybe too soon for another Mario, but you know what? I'm all in for it. I'm all in for it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's more Mario Party. You know, let's do it.
You
But
can't go wrong with
yeah,
Mario
no,
Party.
you can't. You can't. Honestly, and especially the fact that it's all your old like Mario Party games online. I think that's game changing.
Sign me up, bud. Next one we found, which is huge.
I'm excited for this one.
Metroid Dread.
Yes.
So they started by calling it Metroid 5
Yeah.
at the beginning.
It's like a bit of a trip.
Yeah. So and then at the end it's like, no, sorry, our bad. It's called Metroid Dread. It was like they put it in by accident, or that's what they were calling it from before. Maybe it was like Project Metroid 5, and they didn't want to name it until then. So it's possible, but very cool game. I think they were saying the last one that came out was 19 years ago, right?
Yeah.
19 years ago.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, Nintendo's probably going to be coming out with a ton of content on this one going forward for the next few years. They're probably going to come out with a new one every two. Wouldn't be surprised, right? So they put a lot of work into this one. It's a lot of hype around it in the industry as well. So you're going to play it, Sam? You going to buy that one?
Yeah, I was sold just by seeing like the way that trailer went too, like from like it looked like a whole 3D environment and then it goes into the 2D style. And the enemies too, they look so cool, like just, and the whole world that they built looked really cool to play. So like once I saw that, I was like, I'm sold. I played a lot of Metroid, like a few Metroid side scrollers, but mainly the Metroid Prime games, and I've like really loved Samus as a character. So like I can't wait for this one to come out. This one was big when it came on the screen. Like I was like, holy crap! Like that's no way this game's coming out. Like,
they're so I'm not gonna lie, Samus is my character in Super Smash, so might be switching to Kazuya though. Did I say it right?
Yeah,
Kazuya?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm just throwing it up in there right now. It's not gonna be the first hard thing we have to say on this episode, so just full disclosure on that one. Next game they got coming out is Dragon Ball Z on Nintendo, which from my understanding, what Sam explained to me was that this is already released on other consoles. It's just now being released on Nintendo. So it's not necessarily a new game, but it is a new game for Nintendo players. And graphics look pretty good for Nintendo.
I was shocked.
Just saying.
When I saw that, I was like, that looks really good on the Switch. Like the whole gameplay that they had, it looked pretty good. And I'm a big Dragon Ball Z like fan, and I like love playing the games. I actually didn't play Kakarot, this one that they're releasing. And so I'm kind of now debating, do I pick it up on the Switch or do I pick it up on another system? But I may pick it up on the Switch just for the portability. Like that's the best thing about the Switch is like you have those games portable, you could take them around with you, and it's just really convenient, right? So I'll see where I'm gonna where I might pick it up, but like I'm super pumped that this game's coming out on the Switch, and the more Dragon Ball Z, the better. Like, let's do it.
Yeah. Over 9,000 on this one, bud.
Exactly.
Next game was, and I didn't even know this one existed, Mario Golf.
Yes.
Did you guys know that you could golf with Mario? Like, this is news to me. And the coolest part with this is not just like regular golf. Like, I was thinking in my mind, like, do you remember the Wii U days where you used to have the golfing and you would do the swinging? Like you would actually do the swinging, or the Wii. Sorry, not the Wii U. I know nobody played the Wii U. So when that happened back then, you would actually have to swing the controller to do the swinging. But this one looks like what they're going to be doing is not only are you golfing, but you're chasing the ball and fighting these people beside you to get to the ball first, and you're trying to get your ball in the hole first. Like it's like a race, kind of. So. It's a nice little twist on a golf game, especially when it's Mario involved. It always ends up turning out good. So it'll be interesting to play that game. Like that's a game I would buy if I had a Nintendo Switch. Like, what are you thinking about it?
So, I'm excited for this. The gameplay looked really fun. Anything with Mario and a sport like usually turns out pretty fun. I do remember playing the original one on the N64 a long time ago. Just like I think we rented it for like a weekend or something, and we just like played it for a bit. That was fun. But like I also remember like Mario Tennis. Like I don't know if you remember that game.
That was a good one.
I feel like anything with like Mario and a sport like just goes so well. And like, yes, this one looked like a lot of fun, and probably will pick it up at some point. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Sam's buying all the games today.
That's my RIP my wallet. Like honestly,
yeah, seriously, he's going over 9,000 on the wallet. Yeah. Okay, so the next game we're gonna be talking about is Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, damn, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, no, I thought I had it. Okay, it's called Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Hey.
There you go. See,
go.
I know it. Just caught me off guard, man. Honestly, I need glasses, so I think I just messed up the placement of the N and the S in that Tensei part. But yeah, yo, this game looked pretty cool, man. It's one of those Japanese role-playing games, and I'm not normally a fan of any role-playing games at all, like any RPGs at all. But this Japanese game, the graphics on it were pretty cool. The fact that you can like customize a lot of things with it was pretty awesome too, and it's one of those turn-based. What's it called?
Like a
turn-based
game, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not a fan of those either. That's like Pokemon style for me, which like I haven't played in a long time. That's me just personally, but if I was gonna play one of those turn-based games, it would be this one out of all the ones that they showed in the Nintendo. And this Nintendo E3 showed a lot of them.
Yeah. This there was a lot of JRPGs that were on this game. Sorry, on this presentation. This one I agree. Like I like the concept. I like the world that was in this. How customizable your character can be and stuff, and the enemies as well. It seemed like a really interesting game to play. I've never played any of the other ones. I kind of agree with you on the sense like, yeah, I just hope maybe this would be a game that can hook me into this kind of style of games, right? Because I've tried other JRPGs, and that's I think been my issues. I just don't get hooked into them. I'll play like the first few hours and then just kind of like stop and play the next shooter or something or adventure game that I see or stuff like that. But it's something I really want to try and like give a shot, you know?
Yeah. The first thing though, you got to be able to say that 5 times fast, Sam.
Let's do it. Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Megami
Can't do it once, bro.
I can't. No,
you can't even do it once. You can't even do it once.
Shin Megami Tensei. Hey.
We tried. You had to do it 5 times because this is the 5th edition.
It's the next one. It's the next one.
You failed.
It's the next one that you got to try to say 5 times.
Yeah. Okay. This one's pretty hard too. So next game we're gonna be talking about is Danganronpa. I did that. There you go. That's coming to Switch. So essentially, if you guys have ever played Among Us, it's pretty much an anime Among Us, is what it seems like when we were watching it. Thought I would mention it because like it seems like it bit Among Us pretty hard. But was this the one that came out first before Among Us, Sam?
Yeah, it was. Like I've never. I'll be honest. This is the first time I'm hearing of this series up until when we heard it today. But after looking at that game, like it looked like Among Us. Like it didn't look exactly like Among Us, but it like had the same vibe, like betraying people and like finding the killer and all that stuff and whatnot. So I got the same kind of vibes as you did, but like yeah,
it's like a more mature Among Us, right? Like that's what it feels like. Like it's like someone that's into anime, but it's a little bit older and wants to play Among Us. You would play this game.
Yeah.
That's
if we're totally wrong, yo, let us know in the chat. Like we'd love to know more about this. Yeah.
Like we're ignorant sometimes, guys. Honestly, like it's very possible.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going based on what I see. Next one was Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black. Maiden of Black Water. Sorry. Oh, there's Black Water. So this one was pretty cool. Like it was a very Resident Evil vibe, but like a Japanese Resident Evil vibe, right? Like just the whole style.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of that movie. Was it The Ring? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit like The Ring, but I don't know. I wouldn't play it. I don't play scary games. I don't play I played Resident Evil 4 back in the day, but like, yo, what was that? That was on PS2. Like, how much can you scare me with those graphics?
Yeah,
realistically. You know, like, but like these games now, bro, I'm like, yo, okay,
Scary.
I'm gonna step back for a second.
Scary.
We don't need to go through this. Like, I'm trying to have fun right now. I'm not trying to get Like the shit scared out of me, right? So I wouldn't play this game personally, but if you like scary games, I'd probably recommend it.
Mm. Honestly, like I agree. Like this, it looked really cool. I like the style, the world, the whole like trying to find ghosts and stuff like that, and it definitely looked like it had scares. Like even in that trailer, I was like, oh man, this looks like a game. Like I would have to get dared to play it or something. Something with like I'd lose a day, like I'd lose something like I'd like a bet or something to play this game or something.
Yeah.
But like yeah, no, it's cool, and like maybe might catch me on stream playing it one day. We'll see.
There you go. There you go, guys. Stream Dare.
Stream Dare.
Next one was this is not actually a game per se. It kind of is, but it kind of is a console too. So it's called Game and Watch, the Zelda version. So Nintendo's going to be coming out with this little device that you could purchase. It had a few games of Zelda, like old school ones, in the console itself, and it's being released as like a collectible item that you can collect. So hold for a while and probably sell for a lot of money, like 100 years down the road or whatever, right? But like this is not investment advice because I'm not licensed to give investment advice. But do your own research. It is a collectible at the end of the day.
I honestly feel like this thing's gonna sell out real quick. Like it'll sell out and people will be all over it. Yeah, it's really cool. You get 3 Zelda games, and this is also like to like celebrate the Legend of Zelda's anniversary, right? So like, it's got 3 Zelda games. You got the first Zelda, the second one, Adventure of Link, and then Link's Awakening, I believe. And then it also had these like watch modes where like there was a game while the clock timer was going on as well. But it also came in like a cool case as well. So yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can pick one up. Like they seem pretty cool. They seem pretty cool.
I might even pick one up just to like hold it, not sell it, like keep it in mint condition, and maybe sell it like 20, 30 years down the road, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Like I don't know. I'm a big Zelda fan, so like I love collectibles and stuff like that. So we'll see what I might pick it up, keep it.
It's we'll see how much it's gonna cost first before I drop any money, because like if it's gonna be the same price as a Nintendo Switch, I'm out, right? Like I'll get the Nintendo Switch so I can start playing some of these games. But like Sam brought up a good point today. Okay, Nintendo Switch games are expensive, and that's what's been holding me back, because I'm like, if I'm dropping the same amount of money on a Nintendo game, I'm just gonna buy a PS5 game. But realistically, you made a really good point that you could take these games anywhere with you. Like they're completely portable, right? So people are paying for the portability of the game itself and being able to play it anywhere, and that's why they're willing to pay a little bit more, and the graphics are a little bit less, right?
Yeah, like, and I mean, it may not make sense right now as much because maybe a good chunk of us are still stuck at home and stuff. So like in our consoles, like you still play your Switch at home and docked and stuff. But like once the world opens up again and like you could travel and stuff, like I remember when I would like be on a plane, pop out my Switch and start playing like Doom on it, or like what other games, like I remember playing South Park: The Stick of Truth, and that's a game that was on like consoles only, and I was like, oh my god, I'm playing this game just like on a plane. Like, this is unreal. Or like one of my favorite stories, like it was a work trip. We're on a train, and 3 of us had Switches, and we all connected our Switches in the cart of the train, and we were like 2 people on per Switch playing Mario Kart. And we were all
6 people playing Mario Kart.
Wow. On 2 different on a Switch, 2 people on each Switch, and like we were just all playing, and like it was just a cool way to connect and play games, right?
Kill time.
People. Yeah, kill time. So
kill time. Yeah. It's huge. It's huge when it comes to Nintendo Switch. Like if you're on the move all the time, you're traveling for work, out and about, Nintendo Switch is probably your go-to console, right? But if you're more so at home the majority of times, then like personally, I would go with one of the bigger consoles like PS5 or Xbox or even a PC, right? Like it just makes more sense for me because it's better graphics, and it really depends on your game choice as well, right? Like Nintendo's a completely different style of gameplays compared to the games you're playing on PlayStation and Xbox, right? So to each their own. There are a lot of games on Nintendo I want to try, but I have to be able to justify that price first. So, and I'm not going anywhere, right? So I don't travel, so I can't yet at that point.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Next game we're going to talk about, and this is the last one. This is a big
Ooh,
one.
Yes.
And we kind of already touched on this one. Breath of the Wild 2.
Yes.
So we saw some new footage.
Yes.
We saw some new footage. Sam, tell us about it.
So yeah, we got to see some new gameplay from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. The whole it literally looked like it's the same kind of map with like more elevated islands above the map itself. We got new new weapons. You could see like remember that like spiky ball that Link controlled to like take out all the enemies and stuff, and then that portal thing that zoomed him through like the bridge. Like different like gameplay mechanics as well, so that was like really cool. But it got pushed to like I don't remember even what release date or if they gave us one, but like we got the release time is 2022. So it's like I was expecting it. I was hoping it might be this year, but I guess not. But it's okay. It's
you
fine.
Gotta wait, bud.
Fine. It's okay.
You gotta wait.
But it just made me more excited for that game. Like that looked like a lot of fun. And I can't wait.
Yeah, no, it does look like a really good game. Like Zelda is one of those games I've never played before, and I've always kind of wanted to start the franchise and like start playing it because like I've only heard good things. Anyone who's ever played Zelda, like no one's ever talked crap about it, right? So I will give it a shot if I get a Nintendo Switch. I may personally just wait for a newer console to come out for Nintendo because I feel like it's overdue a little bit, and it's kind of a rumor a little bit as well, and we did discuss that on our Nintendo talk as well, right?
Yeah,
and it didn't happen. So I don't know what to expect anymore. Maybe I'll just buy an Xbox instead. Who knows? Honestly, guys, I'm getting sold on this Game Pass right now. I'm getting sold on this Game Pass right now. Like the more me and Sam talk about it, the closer I am to buying this thing.
That's so
funny. The subscription for $1 is 3 months, man. I'm just saying. If you want to try something, now's the time to try it because we're still in lockdown. So now's the time. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for joining us once again on the Sam and Danny Show for the Nintendo E3 thoughts and impressions. My name is Danny, also Gibnick Gaming, right here.
Hey, my name's Sam George Plays. You can find my name right here. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. And
give us some ideas, too. Yeah, throw us some ideas of anything you guys want to see. We're doing gaming. We're doing tech. We're doing it all right now. So this was like our main coverage of E3 now. E3 is going to be... We're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. So we'll be releasing some content most likely next week. And we're going to be working on some other side projects as we go. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Support your boys. Help us with the algos, like I said. Help us with the algos. And we'll see you next time, guys. So, adios.
Peace.
Deuces.